Hello and welcome to the website of Edison Investment Research. Today I'm joined by one of their analysts, Charlie Gibson. He's here to talk about mining and specifically the company Cluff Gold. They operate in West Africa. They're listed on AIM and also in Toronto. And really what I want to hear from you, Charlie, first of all, is about their assets and how they're going to use those assets in the future.
Cluff Gold has three assets. You've got the Kalsaka-Sega complex. Now that is the producing asset of the company. It produces about 70,000 ounces of gold every year at a cost of, give or take, $900 an ounce. The second asset they have is Baomahun. This is really the company's flagship asset. This is in Sierra Leone. Cluff has done most of the studies on this, and the final study will be done in October this year, completed and released in October this year. We're hoping for, we're pretty sure it will indicate production of 130,000 ounces a year from, give or take, 2015. And then their final asset, Yoaure, in the Ivory Coast, that is an old producing mine, but Cluff has taken it back to the exploration stage. They got about 571,000 ounces under the ground there. They're looking, and we estimate from their drilling that maybe they got a couple of million.
Now, assets are one thing, but using the assets is the important element. So really, what is their business plan or plans related to these mines?
At the moment, Kalsaka is generating the cash in order to fund the company. The question mark has been, how are we going to fund Baomahun? It had been supposed that the company would go for an equity raising. However, recently the company has said that the equity price is so low that they're not prepared to dilute existing shareholders. So they're now looking at other forms of potential finance.
The world price of gold is obviously very important to companies like Cluff. Based on that world price of gold, I mean, do you think M&A is a possibility or consolidation for Cluff in the future?
Obviously, we have seen some signs of consolidation in that West African area. It's an area that's been looked very keenly at by the market. So I think one could say that, yeah, Cluff is very much in the frame as far as that's concerned. Consolidator or consolidatee, it's difficult to know.
So based on the world price of gold and what you're telling us about Cluff Gold, what's your valuation of the company?
Until a couple of weeks ago, we were looking at a long-term gold price of $1,350 an ounce. And the way we got that was by a regression analysis between the narrow US monetary base and the gold price. Now, of course, since then, we've had QE3, Ben Bernanke suggesting that the Federal Reserve will effectively purchase bonds at the rate of $40 billion a month. The effect that has on the Cluff valuation is, whereas we had been looking at discounted dividend flow of around about $1.60 per share, i.e. about £1, that goes up at the higher gold price at $1,600, so below our fundamental price at the moment. That goes up to over $2, and then of course you've got the exploration assets on top of that.
Well, Charlie Gibson, thank you very much for joining us to talk to us about Cluff Gold today. Thank you.